you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. 'Cause the planets are today, the time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor, open up, shake.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DCA Wildcats. This is episode 198. We are 2 episodes away from not only Wildcats 200, but also 2 episodes away from Proving Ground 9 coming up in Yokohama in just a couple of weeks. You know who I am. I'm D-Wall, here alone tonight. But regardless, we have a big show here for you. We have a lot of things going on this episode tonight. Reiko Hinomoto is going to be here. We have a big main event. Selena, Zeda, and Amy Lynn versus Ariel Bridges and Sin in the main event to preview the main event for the next episode, which is a huge 6-woman tag team match that I will be talking about coming up in this show. But we're going to kick it off with something that was also announced last episode, as the new Rising Star champion, Nova Cain, is on her way out to the ring. As you know, 2 episodes ago, she shocked the world. Not only did she win a 5-way contenders match at the beginning of the night, but at the end of the night, she ended up winning the Rising Star title thanks to some help from this woman who's been tormenting Bella De Santos. But after the match was over, that woman attacked both Bella and Nova, and there she is, the new Rising Star champion, Nova Cain, who just made her debut earlier this month. And in 1 month's time, just about, she is already at the top of the Rising Star division. If that's not telling you what kind of future we are in for here in DCA with all of these newcomers coming into the mix, then I don't know what else to say. Nova Cain said she was going to do it, and whether she likes how it happened or not, she is the new Rising Star champion. And she is going to address everyone right now. She's asking for a microphone, and I guess we're going to hear from the new Rising Star champion, Nova Cain, on her win on episode 196. Let's hear from Nova right now, folks. Hold on a minute. Hold on just a second. It looks like there's a certain somebody in the back that doesn't want to hear any more of Nova Cain. And that is the former Rising Star champion. And the woman who rightfully, in a lot of people's opinion, I wouldn't say rightfully, let me get my words correct here. The woman who, in many people's eyes, got screwed out of the Rising Star Championship on that very same night that Nova Cain won it, and that is Bella De Santos, who after so long in the Rising Star division, fought so long, fought so hard to get that opportunity to be the Rising Star champion, won the belt at Revelations, and then only to lose it in her first defense. And it wasn't even all her fault. This woman who's been tormenting her for weeks, really, not even, well, months rather. It would have been ever since Revelations in April, but she has been tormented by this woman. We still don't know who she is. And Bella took her eyes off the ball, and in that case, you can say that, yeah, Nova has a point that Bella took her eyes off the ball and she lost. There's no excuse for that. If you're in a title match, you keep taking your eyes off the ball, you're going to lose. But at the same time, why wouldn't she take her eye off the ball when she's been blindsided and attacked for weeks now with no explanation as to why it's happening in the first place? And even Nova's probably thinking to herself, why is this involve me? But we're going to hear from Bella. She's asking for a microphone. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know that voice. That voice does sound familiar, as a matter of fact. Now that I'm hearing her for the first time, that sounds familiar. Where is she? There she is. Wait. That's... Why wasn't I... Hang on, we gotta take a break. Production, go to commercial. I gotta sort this out. I gotta sort this out right now. I gotta make a phone call. We'll be right back, folks. I gotta make a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Wildcats, and I'm sorry, I had to make a phone call real quick. I apologize for the abrupt way we went to commercial break, but I can't believe that Rachel Diaz, after so long being away from DCA, is back, and the match, from what I've understood, is official. It's gone through all the appropriate channels. Lucinda made the match. Thanks, honey. It will be Rachel Diaz, Nova Cain, and Bella De Santos for the Rising Star title on episode 200 of Wildcats. For those of you who don't know who Rachel Diaz is, she was one of the most dominant forces in the Wildcats division back a number of years ago, and then for some reason, somewhere down the line, she just disappeared. And we have not seen or heard from her in years, and now all of a sudden she's returned, and she has a shot at the Rising Star Championship on episode 200. I don't know where she got a new contract from. I don't know what that's all about. Apparently Lucinda didn't do it, Wayne didn't do it, I didn't do it. I don't know what's going on, but regardless, the match is set. Lucinda made the match. She's on the roster again, by the way. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a new debut coming up right now. I know we've had a lot of these coming in the last couple of weeks. A newcomer to the Rising Star, well, not even to the Rising Star division, just for the Wildcats division in general. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Raven Sarian. One of the hottest newcomers, literally and figuratively, if you haven't been paying attention, in all of virtual wrestling today, and she is now on the Wildcats roster, making her debut here tonight against Sophia Yale, who continues to keep asking for these matches. I gotta tell you, Sophia has a lot of guts going. She's fought Bad Amy in a losing effort. Now she's facing Raven here tonight. She wants to get her name known, and I understand that. I completely get that. So we're going to see what Raven can do here against Sophia one-on-one here tonight on Wildcats. I said takedown. I was on takedown a few days ago. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for this match to kick off here on Wildcats tonight. Wow! And Sophia, just like she did to Amy, starting it off, but only a 1 count. And like I said, Sophia is not here to play around, but Raven's not here to play around either. Oh, I talked about it a little bit on Takedown, but there's a lot of new blood coming into the Takedown and Wildcats divisions over the last few weeks. A lot of new stars coming in. 2, no. We got Raven here Sophia Yale, newcomer. Nova Cain, obviously rising star champion now. Ariana Sophia Jones from a few weeks back. Varl Graythorne going to be making his debut on Takedown next episode. As now Raven went in but got an elbow by Sophia. Sophia now kick to the midsection. Forearm staggers Raven. Irish whip into the corner. Sophia running in and a hip attack in the corner. And a drop kick. Very nicely done. Sophia looking to make an upset of her own here tonight. Going up against this newcomer. There's another hook kick. Taking Raven off her feet. And now going to Brett's rope. The most dangerous rope. And there's a splash. Quick cover. 1, 2. No. So a lot of new blood coming into the Wildcats division, and you know I can't knock it. Oh, what a power slam! I mean Yukimori, also newcomer. Ariel Bridges, who's made an impact already, who's going to be in the main event tonight. Abby Lawrence, also a newcomer to the division. There's a lot of new blood in the Wildcats division, along with the more established names. The Tifa Lockharts, the Sakura Hagiwaras, the Lightnings, the, Ellie Rose and Ovana, who will be fighting for the Wildcats title at Proving Ground 9. So, it's a whole new world here on in DCA in general. As now, Sophia up on the top rope, waiting for Raven to get up, and now crossbody, no. Raven catches her. Got her up on her shoulders now. And a detonation kick. Very nicely done. Now Kawana kicks and then just slams her face onto the mat. As I said in our main event tonight, it will be Ariel Bridges and Sin teaming up to take on Selena, Zeda, and Amy Lynn of the Looking Glass. And that's a match that Ariel has been waiting on, and you know that Sin wants to get her hands on Selena, especially after the last episode where Selena took the Fever title. She took the Fever title on the last episode. I know people did not notice that, but after the show was over, Selena made off with the Rising Star title. With the Fever title, excuse me. There was a 2 count by Sophia there. So, you know Sin's going to be looking for revenge here tonight. Kick to the midsection. And now Raven, going for a... No! DDT! I thought she was going for a Ricola bomb, but instead hit a DDT. Now, chops. Raven looking to make a name for herself here on Wildcats. And Raven now very proud of her work, obviously, as Sophia is on the ropes here, as now just faked her out a little bit, and Sophia did not like that and gives her a clothesline. Sophia's got a lot of heart, I can tell you that right now. Oh, right to the knee by Raven. Raven now, what is this? Oh, look at this. Just choking her on the bottom rope. Sophia is in deep trouble now. And I don't know if she can come back, but she's going to probably try her best. That's for sure. And now Raven, look at this. Wow. Shades of Trish Stratus right there. Taking her down. And the fans seem to like it, that's for sure. Look out. Wham! Double knees right to the face. Cover. 2 and a 2 count. Sophia has shown a lot of heart in the last few weeks. Showing that she's not going to give up in the face of adversity, especially with the tough opponents that she's been in the ring with. And now just continuing to pour the pressure on. And drop kick sending Raven off her feet. And this crowd is getting behind Sophia. They've been behind her since her debut. Oh, kicked her arm away. Raven now, no, gets a jawbreaker. And now, wait a minute, she's rolled up. In position, referee 1, 2, 2 count. Oh no. She got caught. And dropped with the diced bread. And Sophia is out. And Raven is not satisfied with that. She wants to make sure that people understand. Oh, that's a slap and another one. She is not done. She wants Sophia to recognize who she's been in the ring with. She wants to send a message to the rest of the Wildcats locker room. And I think Nova Cain last episode set a precedent that the other newcomers here on the roster are probably going to look to follow. And that is, at any given point, you can have a contendership for a championship and you just might come out on the winning side. And Raven wants to have that as well. Raven wants a championship around her waist. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Look at this. Jesus! I don't know what she calls that, but that was damn sure impressive, and that is it. I got a feeling that Raven is going to be a real threat here on in the division, that's for sure. What a debut. And I know if I'm a certain Rose at home, she's probably frustrated at the fact that she couldn't be here in person to see her debut. If you know, you know, folks. And speaking of that Rose, the person that took out that Rose is going to be here later on tonight with a live microphone. I am not looking forward to that, by the way. But Raven Sarian with an impressive debut. And like I said, I think she's going to be a force here on this roster in short order. That's for sure. Raven is going to be a threat to any champion on this roster if she so chooses. What a debut here tonight on Wildcats.
Toby Jones from Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage, and I'm proud to announce my new Steph Curry Chicken Playoff Special. It's a whole chicken drenched in a spicy curry sauce. Then I throw it at you from 27 feet away. Splash! Now friends, you may ask yourself, how come we ain't got no LeBron meal? Well, what has LeBron ever done for Toby? At least Steph is out there representing my jingle. LeBron too busy pushing Kia. Hell, I ain't seen a brother get so much attention for a Korean car since Rodney King. And now you can enjoy a spicy curry chicken or family foot rub at home with my new Jones Spicy Curry Barbecue and Foot Rub Chicken Sauce. Wherever fine sauces are sold.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Well, tonight that handicap match is going to take place. It will be the Hated Gates versus Jamie Fury in a handicap match that Jamie requested. And we're going to see if that turns out well for her. Because as strong as she might be, as powerful as she might be, it is still 2 against 1. And speaking of powerful and strong, you hear the music, and it's time for Reiko Hinomoto to address Yukimori ahead of their match at Proving Ground. If you remember, Yukimori put out the challenge 2 episodes ago for somebody to step up and face her in her 3rd match that will take place at Proving Ground 9. And I think everyone was shocked when Reiko Hinomoto returned to DCA and accepted Yuki's challenge. And now Yukimori isn't facing a member of the principal. She's not facing her mother. She's facing a legend. And not to say that Oseko isn't a legend, but I'm talking about outside of the family. This is a whole different ball game here at Proving Ground 9, and I'm sure Yukimori knows that all too well. And now we are going to hear from the Zero Fighter ahead of Proving Ground 9 in her big match with Yukimori. I think Reiko is ready, folks. And I'm pretty sure wherever she is, probably in the chat right now, Yukimori is watching this and is ready just as much. That's going to be one incredible match in the making. Reiko Hinomoto returns to a DCA ring, and she's going to be facing Yukimori, the Red Widow, in Yuki's 3rd ever match. At least as of this recording. It might be 4th, might be 3rd. Point is, it's going to be a very, it's going to be a very interesting conversation to have about what that match is going to bring at Proving Ground 9 in Yokohama. I hope Yuki isn't too prepared for her eliminate, because she should probably be thinking less about Lemonade and more about this fight she's going to have. And speaking of fights, we got another Rising Star match coming up. And you know that music can only mean one person. It is the KP Experience is now on Wildcats. Kim Possible, who returned at the 10-year anniversary show and came within an eyelash. Actually, no, she returned at Revelations and what came within an eyelash of winning the Rising Star Championship, a title that she has been chasing since she came into DCA. And she now is looking to get an opportunity to compete for the Rising Star title. She wants that championship. And she's had opportunities at it before, but she's never been able to break through and actually win the belt. But now with this new crop of talent coming in, she's got to be thinking, how much time do I got left? How much time do I have left to be a viable challenger for the Rising Star title? Is it time for me to just move on from the belt and just go for something different? I guess we'll see, but Kim Possible has never been one to give up. So I'm pretty sure she's looking for any avenue possible to earn a shot at the Rising Star Championship. But this woman right here is also looking for an opportunity at the Rising Star Championship. A woman who is a cornerstone in the Armbar Era Society, Abby Lawrence, who also made her debut this season. She made her debut a number of episodes ago, and she's looking for a win as well. Both of these women are looking for a victory here tonight. Obviously, only one can do so, but at the same time, this is going to be one entertaining match between these two women to see who's going to end up with a victory here. And Abby Lawrence getting set for this contest as well as Kim Possible. And you know they had to have been watching the opening of Wildcats. They had to be watching Nova Cain, Bella De Santos, and Rachel Diaz, all vying for the Rising Star Championship, all vying for that belt on episode 200. You got to wonder which one of these two may be next in line after that match is over, possibly, to win that championship. Or possibly win the championship, I should say. Abby now has got her by the back of the neck, lifting her up into a reverse suplex. And again, like I said, both of these women looking for an opportunity to become, possibly in the future, #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship. So either one of these women tonight need a victory if they're going to claim contention sometime down the line. Is now look at Kim trying to wear down Abby, which might be a smart maneuver because Abby probably has the speed advantage over Kim. Now just stomping away on her. If anything, Kim has got to take it to Abby quickly before Abby has a chance to breathe, and now kicks right to the face and sending Abby down. And now Kim going up top. What's she looking for here? Off the top, big King Kong knee drop onto Abby. But Abby coming back and takes her down with a head scissors. Very nicely done. Abby's no slouch, and she's not a rookie. Hell, if anything, she could be contending for the Fever title rather than the Rising Star title, in my opinion. She's that good. As now, look at this. Fujiwara armbar locked in, but Kim's had to sling over to her feet to the ropes. That might have been the only thing that saved her. And then Abby gave her some kicks in return, and Kim rolling to the floor to get a breather. It's not way Abby. Oh, she was looking for a dive, but Kim getting back in. But oh my goodness! What a German suplex by Abby. As now, look at this. Again with this reverse suplex. And Abby is back in the driver's seat. And now, look at this. Running in elbow. Uh-oh. Look out. Kim, Irish whip. Off the ropes, looking for something. Duck down. Leapfrog. Kim. Oh, and a shot to the gut. Simple but effective. As now Kim, what's she doing here? Big lariat. Ripcord lariat. That's what we call it. We call it something else, but he's not here. And now Kim going right back to work, grinding Abby down, trying her best to do whatever she can to get an advantage here in this matchup, which I can completely understand. Is now again just wearing down Abby Lawrence, which again is something she's probably going to have to do with somebody as talented and somebody as experienced as Abby. You cannot take her for granted by any means. And now look at this springboard. What a kick to the face. Very nice. And Kim once again just pouring the pressure on, and she knows she has to do that against someone like Abby. And now just delivering these knees right to the head and right to the midsection. She's been working on that midsection throughout this match. And oh, Kim off the ropes. Face wash in the corner. Kim has been a lot more aggressive here tonight than usual. I think she's starting to realize, like I said earlier, she sees all this talent coming into the division, and she realizes she's got to step her game up or she's going to get left behind. Because if someone like Nova Cain can come in and win the Rising Star title in her third match, what are all these other women capable of? Another knee drop. All these women on the scene here, they may be capable of so much more. And Abby's right back up. Abby now off the ropes. Abby went for a drop kick, but Kim was too fast and got out of the way just in the nick of time. And now going for this again, another one. Roaring lariat. Burning lariat, rather, if you want to be more specific. And now again, Kim just taking it to Abby right now. And another kick. And if anything, Kim has been more of the aggressor in this matchup, only because she understands that Abby has more experience. She's more dangerous when she gets rolling. There's a Northern Lights suplex out of nowhere. Only a 1 count, though. She can end this match at any time. And now look at this. Wait a minute. Code Red out of nowhere by Abby. And now another head scissors. And Abby's looking to get back on the driver's seat here. Went for a moonsault, but Kim just able to get a few steps back and get out of the way of that. Code breaker. And now Kim looking to ask the question of Abby, what's the sitch? She got it. The cover. No. Abby with the shoulder up at 2. What a match right now, folks, we're seeing between these two women. As now Kim waiting for Abby to get up. Off the ropes, savant kick. And Kim has got to be thinking, what do I got to do to take Abby down? Because she hit her with her best shot and it still wasn't enough. Abby now trying to get an advantage. Grabbed her by the head. And now swinging neck breaker into a moonsault. Great combination. Oh, but Kim coming back with more strikes, realizing she's got to do more to take her down. There's a Northern Lights suplex of her own, but Abby's feet were already under the bottom rope. And now Kim looking for something here. Jesus! What a knee, but Abby's right back up. And Abby now, back suplex into a leg drop. Nice combination. And now gut wrench suplex. Very, very nicely done by Abby. That's what I'm talking about. That experience of Abby Lawrence coming into play. There's another Northern Lights suplex and another 1 count. And now another combination, this time hooking the leg. Our referee Ashley down for the 1 count. Her name's Ashley, everybody. You can stop asking me what the referee's name is now. Oh, her name's Ashley. And now Kim kicking away Abby. And now kick to the midsection by Abby. And a shooting star press. And Kim once again trying to retreat, this time to the ropes. Abby now hooking her head on the top rope, trying to alleviate some of the breathing here. Abby going for this moonsault, and this time she got it. Kim was compromised, and this time it was able to work out for Abby with that moonsault. 2-0. The first 2 count that she's gotten in this match. And now, oh, wait a minute. What's this? No. Abby went back in. No. Irish whip off the ropes. And now look at this. Luthez press, and now just slamming Abby's head against the mat. Trying to disorient her, I guess. Oh, wait. Look at this. Wait a minute. Poison Rana by Abby. And Abby, oh, clothesline. Another clothesline. Caught the foot and sends her down. And Kim Possible is in control of this match so far. Look out. What's this? Going for, I don't know if that was going for, she was going for a suplex or a brainbuster, but she got her leg clipped out. And another head scissors. And now Abby, oh, Kim was looking for something, but it didn't pay off now. Irish whip into the corner, and Abby, look at that athleticism. Abby now looking to gain the upper hand. Look at this. Is she going for something? No, now this time it's Kim. Oh my goodness. Kick to the back of the neck, but Abby right back up. Moonsault. You want to talk about the future of the division? You're looking at it right here, folks. And another reverse suplex. Into the cover. One, and again, only a 1 count. Kim showing that resiliency, showing that heart that she has always. Oh, look at that. Both women going for the same thing. And Abby now, Irish whip. Kim, leapfrog. Another one. Kim off the ropes. Look at this. Caught her. And kick to the ribs. Or rather to the upper chest, if anything. And now Abby, at first it seemed like she was never going to find herself back in control, but it looks like now she's gotten the, you know. And now she's gotten the momentum back, I should say. Oh, look at this. Wow, what a unique gut wrench suplex. Man. Abby Lawrence really showing her strength here. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Running power slam. And a shooting star press. Good Lord. Abby Lawrence in firm control now. And now, what's Abby thinking of here? Is she going to look for another gut wrench? Oh, wait, no, she's not looking for another gut wrench. She's getting at Jesus. She might just, and Kim's right back up, but gets clotheslined in the corner. And drop kick. I'm telling you, if you guys don't know who Abby Lawrence is by now, you're getting a crash course in it right here. 1, and again a 1 count. Abby can't believe it. All the abuse that Kim Possible is taken, and she still gets a 1 count. And now, I don't know what Abby was looking for there. Now Abby, oh no. Another Northern Light suplex, but this time doesn't hook the leg on it. Abby trying to just wear Kim down. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kim, she's got her back up in a powerbomb. I thought she was going for a Hurricane Rana or something, but Kim still was able to catch her into a powerbomb. There's a German suplex. Man, what a match. I'm telling you, folks. Yeah, y'all probably don't believe me, but check these last few shows out since the season started. We have had probably some of the best matches in DCA history, and they're not even on, and there's not even mega events happening. I'm talking about just strictly takedown and Wildcats. We have had some bangers, folks. And this is another one right here. Both of these women looking to prove something, looking to prove that they are next in line for a championship. There's a kick to the side of the head by Kim. Uh-oh. And a shot right to the face. Down goes Abby. And this might be the momentum swing that Kim Possible needed to get back into this match as she's working on the legs, trying to slow Abby down. And now just, again, pouring the pressure on. Into the cover now. 1, no. This time Abby's the one with a 1 count. And now, clothesline. And another one. And sweeps the legs again. And now, what's this? Abby off the ropes. Big drop kick. And she might have knocked Kim out with that one. Oh, went for something and got caught with an elbow drop. Kim now right back on to control, and knee right to the ribs. She has been working on that midsection the entire match, and has noticeably slowed Abby down in certain parts of this matchup. And that's exactly, I think, what Kim wanted. And now Abby just tore right through Kim right there. Uh-oh, what is this? What is this? Snake Eyes in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. She's got that Fujiwara armbar again. She's got that Fujiwara armbar. And Kim, I don't think she's close to the ropes this time. She's got that cranked in, and this might be, no. Kim spins her way out of it. Kim spins her way out of it. Kick out of nowhere. What is this? Jesus! Right out of nowhere, slams her head to the mat. It's over. She knocked her out. Kim, I don't know where she got that from, but nonetheless, Kim Possible, out of nowhere, look at this. She knew she was in trouble right here. That Fujiwara armbar, she had that locked in, and unlike last time, Kim's feet were not under the ropes. There was nowhere to go. So Kim improvised right here and weighted kick disoriented her long enough to smash her head with all the force she could into the mat. And that was the end of Abby Lawrence, but give her credit. Both of these women give them credit, because that was one hell of a contest, folks. And Kim Possible is back in the winning column here on Wildcats. And you know she's going to be watching that match at Wildcats 200, that Rising Star title match, very closely, because she may be wanting a shot at that belt. But who will be the champion? We're going to find out at the end of that night. But what a win for KP here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for more Wildcats. This is episode 198, and we have had a hell of a show already with some big announcements made for Wildcats 200. We already know Nova Cain will make her first defense of the Rising Star title on that episode when she gets challenged by Bella De Santos and by a returning Rachel Diaz. And the Wildcats tag team titles will be on the line as the new champions, the Bombshell Club, will also make their first defense of the championships when they are challenged by the Hated Gates. That's going to happen. Both of those matches are going to happen at Wildcats 200. That's going to be the first show back after Proving Ground 9. So this train doesn't stop after Proving Ground, folks. We still got a lot of shows going on even after that. But this match was made at Jamie's request. She wanted a handicap match and she's getting it. Jamie Fury in a handicap match 1-on-2 against both members of the Hated Gates. Now, in this matchup, the Hated Gates will have to tag in and out. But nonetheless, Jamie wanted it, and she's getting it. And she told Madison, stay out of the way. But I don't know if this is going to be a wise maneuver or a wise decision, because the Hated Gates have been on an absolute tear. This is probably the most momentum I have seen the Hated Gates have since they were Wildcats Tag Team Champions a number of years ago. Whatever Azula told them, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, whatever Azula told them, whatever got put in their ear to get them on the same page again, whatever they did, whatever she did rather, to get them on the same page and to get them to realize they are stronger as a unit than they are separated, it's worked. These two women are best friends. They hang out outside the ring, inside the ring. If anything, they are one of the most dangerous and one of the most formidable teams, not only in DCA, but in all of virtual wrestling. And Azula reminded them of that. And ever since, they have been on a roll. They have not lost a match since they got back together, as far as I can tell. Singles or tag. So if the Bombshell Club are not careful, that the same thing that happened to Bella De Santos might happen to them, in which the Hated Gates may swoop in, and they don't care about how long it took the Bombshell Club to finally win Tag Team Gold in DCA. They won't care about that. The only thing that they will care about is walking out as two-time Wildcats Tag Team Champions. So, that's what they care about. They don't care about the Bombshell Club story of how long it took them to get here. They only care about winning the tag team titles, and they have every opportunity, and they have all the skills to do it. But tonight, Jamie Fury just wants revenge. And the thing is, she doesn't even want revenge for her partner. She wants revenge for herself. She wants revenge simply for Jamie Fury. Ashley rings the bell, and we are underway. Now, look at this. Jamie just immediately going on the offense. But that blind rage might distract her, might blind her to the bigger picture here, because this is 2-on-1. She has no one to tag. She did it to herself. She said, Madison, you stay back here. Do not get in the way. Do not come out to help me. I don't want to see you anywhere near the building, anywhere near me. I don't want to see you anywhere near the ramp. I don't want to see you in the ringside, in the crowd, anywhere. And it's already costing Jamie right now, as Lexi now off the ropes and does a barrel roll. God bless you, Eddie Mack. And this is what I'm talking about. Jamie Fury asked for a handicap match. And regardless of the fact that the Lady Gates have to tag in and out, the fact is Jamie can't tag in and out. She has no one to tag in. She has nowhere to go. And the Lady Gates can rest all they want, as now Lexi just repeatedly giving Jamie knees to the side of the head. Coming up later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our main event, it will be Sin teaming with Ariel Bridges against Selena, Zeda, and Amy Lynn. That is our main event coming up, folks. And also we will hear from her. She will be here. If you don't know who she is by now, I'm pretty sure you can connect the dots. It's now Jamie with a leg bar locked in. She's got that locked in. And this could be over right here, but got kicked right in the mouth. Yeah, that main event is coming up next, as a matter of fact, folks. After this match, as now Jamie, look at this. Stun gun on the top rope. And now, went after. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. What is Jamie doing? Jamie is on the top rope. She does not go here very much. And gets a King Kong knee drop. The cover, 2, no, but that's what I'm talking about. The Hated Gates have a 2-on-1 advantage, and now look at this. She is putting her attention to Rianne and drops her on the apron, but she doesn't realize there's Lexi, and that's what I'm talking about. The 2-on-1 by the Hated Gates are proving valuable for them here in this match. It's paying off in spades, if you will. Because Jamie is only focused on revenge. She's not focused on the fact that this is a 2-on-1. Yeah, they got to tag in and out, but still. The point is, Jamie is too look at that. She's going right back after Rianne when she should be focused on Lexi, and that's what I'm talking about. She's still going after Rianne. And Lexi's just waiting for her in the ring. Jamie now, fortunately able to take advantage of the situation. But for how long? Lexi. Look at the strength of Lexi now. Suplex into a back suplex. And this was the danger that look at the strength of Lexi Gates. Jesus. And Lexi, Jamie's back up. And now she's going to tee off on Lexi Gates now. Oh my goodness. I don't know what kind of power slam that was, but it only got a 1 count. Jamie right back in control. Gut wrench suplex. And Jamie's feeling it now, but can she stay focused long enough to get the victory here in this handicap match? That's the question. And now just working over the arm of Lexi now. Lexi Irish whip off the ropes. Look at this. Spine buster. And Jamie is in control. But can she finish Lexi off? No, Lexi kicks Jamie away. Cover. 2, no. And the Hated Gates back in control. Lexi Gates back in the driver's seat now. Dragging her over to the corner. And this is what I said earlier. Lexi and Rianne can tag in and out. They can keep each other fresh. Jamie can't do that. She has no one to tag. And she did it on her. She did it to herself. She asked for this match. She asked for this handicap match. Wrenching back on the arm. Jamie might be a legend in XWA, and I give her all the credit for that. No one is taking away. Oh my God! What a drop kick, but Jamie's right back up. Pump handle suplex. Like I was saying, you know, Jamie's a legend in this business. She's done a whole lot in this business, and I will never take away her skill. I will never take away her talent. I will never take away who she is as a woman or as a performer. But at the same time, 2-on-1 handicap situation is bad news for anybody, no matter how strong you are. And we have not had a handicap match in DCA Wildcats in a long time. I think the last time we had it was the Glocks and Akira way back when for the Wildcats title, but I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me on that. I'm sure we've had at least a few other handicap matches on Wildcats specifically is what I'm referring to here. And Jamie now, again, continuing to try and fight here. Now, again, look at this, going for this knee bar. She did it on Lexi earlier. Trying to get an advantage, but Rand kicks her away. And again, you got to think Jamie Fury, she's got to put this away now because she's getting worn down. The more she continues to fight this match, the more she's getting worn down, and that's just going to favor the Hated Gates the longer this matchup goes. It's Rianne has got her now and dragging her to her corner here. Tag in Lexi, and this is what I mean. The frequent tags by the Hated Gates that they can do, but Jamie can't. And that's going to prove... Oh, wait a minute. Belly-to-belly suplex. And that's going to prove to pay dividends if Jamie doesn't put this away quickly. Half suplex. Half Nelson almost. And now again, look at this, showing the strength with a gorilla press slam. Into the cover, Ashley down in position, but only a 1 count. Lexi can take a lot of punishment. We've seen that in the past. Lexi wanting to introduce Jamie to her cult of suffering, but Jamie's making Lexi suffer right now with a power slam. And Jamie is feeling it, but she's got to put Lexi away and do it quickly. Irish whip, Jamie ducked down, and a power slam. Caught her on the rebound with that power slam. And now what's this? Oh, working on the arm of Jamie now. I don't know how smart that is, but I guess it's to wear to wear Lexi down, working on Lexi's legs. I said Jamie's arms, excuse me. And now another suplex. Jamie Fury, when it looked like she was on the ropes, she comes back using that incredible strength and power to her advantage. And it's working for her so far. Big hook kick, taking Lexi off her feet. And now immediately into a sit-out Dr. Bomb. And Lexi doesn't know which way she is. She probably doesn't know what day it is right now. She's been battered so much. And all Rianne can do is stand on the apron and watch, because this is a 1-on-2 handicap match, but the Hated Gates have to tag in and out. Oh, wait a minute. Elbow drop to the spine. And that could be it. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Rianne breaks it up. And that's where that numbers game comes into play for the Hated Gates right now. Rianne can break up pinfalls. She can tag in when Lexi's in trouble like she is right now. But Jamie looks like she's completely in control. And if I were Jamie, like I said, I'd put this away and put it away now. There's a leg lace again, locked in. But here comes Rianne to once again break up another situation. And Jamie's had enough. Jamie has had enough of Rianne. And now look at this. Another backdrop on the apron. And now, oh, but she doesn't see Lexi around the corner and drops her with a diced bread on the floor. Once again, the numbers game coming into play for the Hated Gates. There's a brainbuster on the floor on the padding. But Jamie, once again, trying to get back in this matchup. Irish whip on the ropes and went for the spear, but Lexi just slammed her head into the canvas, and there's that move she hit last episode on Jamie. I don't know what she calls it, but she calls it a win. The Hated Gates do it again, folks. I'm telling you, this is the most focused I have seen them in years. They may be the next Wildcats Tag Team Champions. Watch this. Jamie Fury was looking for the spear, but watch what Lexi does. Wham! She pushed her head into the mat off that spear using Jamie's own momentum to literally have Jamie spike herself into the mat. And that's all the damage that she needed to inflict to hit that maneuver. And again, the Hated Gates continue this momentum they've been on. We may be looking at the next Wildcats Tag Team Champions right there in Rianne Starr and Lexi Gates after Wildcats 200, folks.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
Well, would you look at that? Next episode, a big tag team match with huge stakes. Jamie Fury and Madison Starr versus the Hated Gates. And if Madison and Jamie win, they get added to the Wildcats tag team title match on Wildcats 200. But if they lose, Madison says that Jamie never has to team with Madison ever again. That is some high stakes that Madison has put on her and her team for the next episode of Wildcats. The go-home show to Proving Ground 9. But ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the main bento of the evening, as Wayne would say. The main event, and it's a big one. And it's one that Ariel Bridges probably, if I had to guess, is salivating over. Either that, or she's salivating over the food she had earlier today. There she is, Ariel Bridges. And she will be teaming tonight with the Fever champion, Sin, against the Looking Glasses, Selena, Zeda, and Amy Lynn. Ariel's mission since coming to Wildcats has been to pretty much single out the looking glass, and she has done just that. Yes, she did compete in that 5-way contenders match, but ever since, her focus has been solely on the looking glass. And this woman right here has to have her focus on the looking glass as well, considering the match she's going to be having at Proving Ground, a triple threat match for the Fever Championship with herself, Selena, Zeda, and Morgan Raycroft. And as you can see, folks, yes, Sin is the Rising Star champion, but she has not regained possession of the belt because Selena Zeda on the last episode of Wildcats, after her match with Marie Connor, blindsided Sin and took the Fever Championship. And she has not had that belt ever since. So you got to think that Sin wants revenge here tonight. She wants revenge on Selena for pretty much stealing her property. And Ariel just wants revenge. She just wants to get her hands on Amy Lynn. But you know Sin has got to be in a foul mood here tonight, because that belt Sin has held longer than anyone else in company history. She's the longest reigning Fever champion in DCA history. She won that belt last year and has had a grip, an iron grip on that belt ever since. Some say that she's mirrored her new boyfriend, the new man in her life, the DCA World Champion Zach Stone, in that regard, in which case Zach has held an iron grip to his title and Sin has had an iron grip on her title until now, because as you can see, Selena Zeda is walking around with Sin's belt. Sin, the Fever champion, and just so you're aware, Selena Zeda is not the Fever champion right now. So, this has a lot more to it. This has a lot more to it than we would probably expect it to have. But nonetheless, we are going to see this happen right here and now. The looking glasses, Amy Lynn and Selena Zeda in action. Of course, the #1 contender for the Wildcats title, Alvana Morgan, not here once again this week. She will be on the next episode, as I'll get to in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. Wait a minute! The referee, Ashley, gets taken down by Amy Lynn. This is the same thing that happened, I believe, the last episode with the Winter Sisters, I believe it was. And look at this, Selena with a kendo stick, taking it to Sin on the outside of the ring. The referee didn't see it. And meanwhile, Amy Lynn taking advantage on the aerial. And I guess this is the tactics of the looking glass right here, folks. Taking advantage of any opportunity. Amy Lynn knew that the referee wasn't going to call this match for, you know, how important this matchup is towards our next episode, and just took a cheap shot at the referee. That's going to be a fine in Wayne's eyes. That's going to be a fine on all the looking glass, pretty much. But ladies and gentlemen, I was going to talk about our next episode because all the women in this, well, not all the women, but 3 of the 4 women in this ring will have a stake in that main event match next episode, because it will be Ariel Bridges and the returning teaming American Obsession in Envy Price and the Wildcats champion Ellie Rose. They will return to tag team action next episode, as they will be teaming with Ariel to take on all 3 members of the Looking Glass. That's Selena, Zeda, Amy Lynn, and Ovana Morgan in a huge 6-woman tag team match. That is coming up on the next episode of Wildcats. But don't think Sin will not be in action as well, because she will be in action as well on the next episode. We don't know who her opponent is just yet, but she will be in action. And now look at this. Sin with a Northern Lights suplex, but look at this. Into a brainbuster. Quickly into the cover on Selena. Only a 1 count. Also, we will hear from the 3rd woman in the equation for the Fever Championship at Proving Ground. We will hear for the first time since Revelations from the Russian Nightmare, Morgan Raincroft. And you know, Morgan doesn't talk very much. So the fact that she's requested time to speak means that she's got something on her mind and she wants to say it. As Amy Lynn went for a baseball slide, but didn't get all of it. And of course, we also heard of that high stakes tag team match. It will be Madison Starr and Jamie Fury teaming up against the Hated Gates. If Madison and Jamie win, they are going to be added to the Wildcats tag title match on Wildcats 200. And if they lose, Madison says that she and Jamie, they don't have to team ever again, as there's a German suplex by Sin. Very nicely done by the Fever champion. And also on the next episode, I am getting word that Rachel Diaz, for the first time in years, will make her in-ring return on the next episode of Wildcats. That is going to be big, because Rachel Diaz has not been in a DCA ring since 2017, I believe. The last time she was in a wrestling ring here in DCA, I believe it was for the Wildcats Championship, and she challenged for that belt and came up short. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Rachel brings to the table all these years later. Oh my goodness! Ariel didn't even waste any time. She went right after Selena, and she's saying to Amy, get in the ring. She wants Amy Lynn. Ariel says she's the one true Cheshire Cat of Wildcats. Oh my goodness! Ariel calls herself the one true Cheshire Cat of virtual wrestling, and she has not taken too kindly to Amy Lynn calling herself that of the Looking Glass. And if you didn't think that Ariel wants all 3 members out of there, you don't know. You haven't been looking or paying attention. She has been taking it to every member of the Looking Glass she can. The only woman she has not had her hands on yet is Ovana, as she's going after Selena again, this time with a powerbomb to the floor, and now she's going after Amy Lynn. Ariel is on fire right now, folks. She wants her pound of flesh on the Looking Glass, and she's doing it all by herself, and Sin's just content to just be like, all right, you go ahead. You got this. Oh. And I don't think they know what hit them, to be honest with you. Oh, but there's Selena now. Selena's had enough. Selena has had enough. And Amy Lynn taking advantage of that. Count is up to 8 now. Both women got to get back in the ring, and they do. Ashley obviously hasn't been clued into the fact that there are no countouts in tag team matches here in DCA, but I'll let her slide for this episode. But next episode, though, that ain't gonna fly. Just pointing that out. And now Sin in the ring with Amy Lynn. These two had a hell of a match last year at Redemption for the Fever Championship, in which Sin was able to win and retain her championship against Amy Lynn on that night. So this history between the members of the Looking Glass and Ariel and Sin, that hasn't gone away. And now look at this, Ariel going for a pinfall here. 2, oh! And now tag back into the Fever champion. Irish whip by Amy Lynn. Amy Lynn looking for something here. Look at this. Caught her and drops her down. You know that Elvana is watching this match very carefully, wanting her girls to get the win here ahead of that big tag team match next episode. And you know that Selena is going to want to soften Sin up a little bit more toward Proving Ground 9 and potentially becoming a champion once again in DCA. She's already a former Fever champion and a former Wildcats tag team champion, but she wants that gold once again around her waist as now Amy Lynn tags in Selena. And what's this? What is this? Oh man! Dropping Amy and Selena dropping Sin right on her head. And now Sin blocked by Selena's body, and Selena's just taunting her at this point. Oh, but she's taunting too much. And here comes Ariel. Selena was too confident. Oh, and look at Amy Lynn trying to sweep out Ariel, but Ariel's too fast for him. Oh, now Ariel, is she going after Amy Lynn? Yes, she is. She's still going. She wants Amy Lynn in the worst way. And now Selena's going after Sin. We have lost control here in this tag team match, and you knew it was going to happen at some point with the feelings that these 4 women have for each other. That's a front drop kick by Ariel. But Selena catching the foot, and now look at this right hand. Dazing Ariel now. Off the ropes, Irish whip, duck down, a leapfrog, and a kick to the midsection, kitchen sink rather. And a shot right to the neck breaker, into the cover. Only a 1 count. Now duck down. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. I take my eyes off this for 1 second. That's Morgan's music. That's Morgan Raincroft's music. And Selena looks like she's seen a ghost because she knows what trouble she's in if Morgan's here. But where is Morgan? Where is Morgan? And I just talked about her wanting time next week. She apparently wants time now, but Selena took her eye off the ball. Sin took out Amy Lynn. There's a clash. I'm sure there's a cat name for that. I don't know it at the time. I'm sure somebody in chat will correct me. I'm sure Wayne will, or Oseko will, or Yukimori will, or Michael will, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. And here we go. And drops her. And that was a message to Alvana straight out from Ariel Bridges, and that's it. And in Ariel's mind, that's 1 member down, 2 to go. But you gotta give an assist to Morgan Raincroft, wherever she might be, because she had a hand in the ending of this match for sure. And Ariel Bridges has taken down 1 member of the Looking Glass here tonight. But there's 2 more to go, and then next episode, she's gonna have a chance to get her hands on Ovana Morgan. That 6-woman tag next episode. Ariel and American Obsession against the Looking Glass. That's going to be next episode, but we got one segment left, and you know what it is. I'm not too happy about it, but it's coming up next. She will be here to address her attack on Carmen Cortez after this commercial break, folks. We'll be right back.
Guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. Oh, the final countdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, before she comes out here with a microphone in her hand, I got one more thing to take care of. We got our rundown to go through of Proving Ground coming up next month, a few weeks away, here on the DCA YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed yet, you better do it now. Hit the bell for the notifications. Like the video if you enjoyed this content, because Proving Ground 9 is going to be an event you simply do not want to miss. All these Proving Grounds are always unpredictable. This one may be no different. You're listening to From Today by Cold Rain from the album Negative. Is available on Spotify, Apple Music, and other retailers. It is the official theme for Proving Ground 9. Loop on the 3rd will be challenged by Sly Cooper for the Burnout title. Which one of these two thieves will walk out with the title when they collide for the first time ever in DCA? Speaking of first times ever, there's a lot of them on this card. This is one of them, Kenshin, Michael Conley, a battle of respect, and possibly for title contention. Who will walk out with a victory in Yokohama? We heard from Reiko earlier tonight. She's ready. Is Yukimori ready? We'll find out when those two collide at Proving Ground 9 for the first time ever. It's going to be special, folks. We saw a preview of this earlier. Sin defends the Fever title against Morgan Raincroft and Selena Zeda in a triple threat match. Who will walk out of Yokohama as the Fever champion? We're going to find out. Can Oseko find her inner extreme? She's going to have to if she's going to exorcise the demon that is Takina. in this possibly brutal encounter between these two. Who is the best pure wrestler on the Takedown roster? Is it Kiyoshi Saiba, the pure champion, or is it wrestling elite Tyler Parks? We will find out with the title on the line in Yokohama. Future War Cult have the biggest match of their careers at Proving Ground 9 as they are challenging Atlas Jones and Malik Brown for the Tag Team Championships. Who will walk out as champions? Trixie said anyone that wants the Goddess title is going to have to bleed for it, and she's already done that to Bad Amy, but this one's going to be violent and brutal for the Goddess title. Trixie Decker, Bad Amy, one-on-one. Ellie Rose defends the Wildcats Championship against the Mad Queen Ovana Morgan. Will Ovana walk out as a two-time champion, or will we still be living in the era of the unhealthy obsession? We will find out at Proving Ground. And then the main event, the ace of DCA Takedown, Zach Stone, the ace of ACW Excel, Haru Glory, the DCA World title on the line. Which one of these two will walk out with the richest prize in DCA? It's Proving Ground 9. It's in Yokohama. Coming next month. Card subject to change. Schedule subject to change. All that good stuff. Proving Ground 9, folks. Get ready. It's going to be one of the biggest events in DCA history, and we've said that about 5 or 6 mega events in a row by now. It's going to be big, folks. Trust me on that one. But for all the hype and for all the happiness and all the good vibes that I've had through this entire show, now all that is about to go out the window. Because if you saw the ending of Wildcats 196, you saw one of the most shocking events in DCA history. And it was all because of the woman that is about to come out right now. This woman right here, if you know who she is, brownie points for you. But she did something that not a lot of women, not a lot of people on this planet have been able to do, and that is take down Carmen Cortez in one of the most bloody and violent ways I have ever seen. And Carmen has not been in DCA, has not been seen in DCA since then. She gave her multiple stitches in her forehead, gave her a concussion. This woman right here did it to Carmen. And she has requested a live microphone here tonight, and I am not going to be here to see the rest of this because I kind of don't want to. It was that violent. It was that disgusting. But I'm gonna lay out and let her speak. I'll see y'all on Takedown. But you know, yeah, y'all just listen, I guess, if you want. But she's gonna speak anyway. So let's hear from her now. I'll see y'all later.
the spot to pay, but my house is your house if you're throwing it back. Excuse me if my home's draining the side. Soon as these happy faces, then you can run with the cash. Home run, slam dunk, touchdown pass. Mi casa is tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot of vodka, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my